sometimes God wants to do something far more greater than what we would ever imagine.
All right.
But sometimes our environment limits us.
That's the truth.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Sometimes our environment limits us. Because sometimes when you're around people that's stuck and don't want to go nowhere, they'll keep a hold on you. Am I right?
Right.
I told God, woman of God, I'm tired of being around folk that don't want to see me blessed.
Come on, come on.
I'm tired of being around folk that get mad when I put on a new pair of shoes.
Come on, come on.
Y'all ain't gonna help me right now.
Come on.
I'm tired of people, amen. You put up in a different car, amen, they turn their nose and get mad with you.
Come on, amen.
Talking right?
Right.
I'm tired of people that God is on the brink of elevating you, and then next thing you know, here they come, amen, down the bad mouth, amen. That try to downplay everything that God is doing. Am I right?
Lord, yes, Lord.
Oh, come on, somebody.
Come on now.
I call these type people crab people.
All right.
And then if you understand anything about crabs, the concept of crabs is that when you put them all in a bucket, ain't nobody coming out.
That's right. That's right.
Time one get up at the top of the bucket, a cloud gonna come and pull him right back down. Well, can I prophesy something to you right now? This is the season that God is breaking claws.
All right. Amen.
Somebody should have been shouting right there.
Glory.
See, because there's some claws that's been on your leg. Yes, sir. You're going to get to a place where you're going to give God an out of the bucket praise. Because God is going to deliver you out of that bucket of crabs. Come on, somebody. Oh, yeah. You ought to get tired of being around folk, amen, that don't want to change and don't want you to change. Am I talking right? Every time you bring a new idea, it's shot down. The devil is a lie. You got to understand that there's people that are stuck in life. And they want you to be stuck in their limited state right along with them. Misery loves company. This is why I don't care how painful it is, how hurtful it is. I am separating myself from folk that don't mean me no good. I don't care how long I've known about how much it hurt me, I don't care what. But the devil is alive. Come on, somebody. Amen. You know, the thing about it is that this is the idea that you got to take. He said, behold, I do a new thing. And now it shall spring forth. When I think about spring, the season of spring is the season of new growth. It springs, it comes forth. Am I right?
Right.
Then he said, I'll make a way in the river, make a river in the desert, a path in the wilderness. This here is what you call, I looked up this one time, a long time ago, I've been preaching this, and it was a word, kairos, which means that God will do stuff out of the realm of the natural cause.
Come on.
That means that it is not natural for no river to be running through a desert.
Come on.
I ain't gonna talk right now. It ain't natural for no path to just be in a wilderness. Amen. But my God said, I'll trailblaze one there for you. Amen. And my God, and then Isaiah 32 says, he says that until the Spirit of the Lord be poured upon us from on high, and then the wilderness become a fruitful field. Come on, somebody. You got to understand that something about this glory here, that God's going to pour on your wilderness. Come on, somebody. And he ain't going to bring you out of it to bless you. But he's going to, my God, make it fruitful right while you in there. Everybody going to think you're dead until you come out of there with a new car. Till you come out of there with a new house. Till you come out of there with a new business. Am I talking right? They left you, they walked off and left you for dead. Am I right? They knew what you were going through. They knew that the challenges that you were going through. My God, ain't it amazing how folk don't want to be bothered with you when you're going through hell?
Right.
Am I talking right? Folk don't want to be bothered with you, man of God. Years ago I had a tape series called The Essence of Change. And on there I had what you call a butterfly. And I had the stages of the butterfly with the larva. And then there was the caterpillar, and then the cocoon. And then the cocoon. Then after the cocoon, the butterfly came forth. Am I right?
Right.
And I found out that people don't like you when you're in an unattractive state.
That's right.
Y'all ain't gonna talk to me right now.
Come on.
When you don't dress like they want you to dress.
Come on.
When you don't talk like they want you to talk. You ain't flowing like they want you to flow. And because of the things you're going through, it makes you look unattractive.
Come on.
Nobody likes a caterpillar, not too many folks. Especially one of them monarch caterpillars. Look like the prettier the butterfly, the uglier the caterpillar. Most of the time when folks see these here caterpillars, they're trying to stomp them. Am I talking right? You see one in the house, you're trying to stomp them.
Right.
Amen. That's the same way folks do you. Come on, somebody. That when you're in a state of your life and you're going through stuff, amen, and just because you ain't pulled up in a private jet or a Benz, come on, somebody, in this day and time, they'll want to stomp you. Come on, talk to me, somebody. Amen. You don't come up in an Armani suit or a St. John outfit, they want to stomp you. Am I talking right? Because for some reason, people in this generation think that material wealth is a validation to God's presence, but it's not so.
That's right.
We thank God for the benefits of it, and we thank God that prosperity is one of the areas of the glory, am I right? But it is not the total validation. And I know drug dealers got Rolls Royces.
Right.
I know crooked businessmen got corporate jets. Heart ain't bit more right than the devil himself. Come on, somebody. So that don't mean that nobody got it together, am I right? And I tell folks, oh, just because you live in a mansion don't mean you know everything. Y'all ain't going to talk right now. I like the mansion, I like the jets, I like the Bentleys, I like all that stuff, amen? But I believe in this hour, what most folk are looking for is that depthness of God's presence, amen? That glory, amen? That place, amen, that fills you, that a jet can't fill you, amen? That a Bentley can't fill you, am I right? A man can't do it, a woman can't do it, am I right? Amen, the best career in the world can't do it. You get all that stuff and you'll still find yourself longing and wanting. Am I talking right?
Right. Amen.
The biggest corporate Fortune 500 company can't do it.
That's right.
One thing I like about this hour, he said, I'm going to do a new thing. That's what the glory comes from. Comes to do a new thing. Amen. Many of our lives are changing by leaps and bounds. See, you got to understand that the butterfly, the caterpillar, the butterfly goes through many changes, and when we call that a metamorphosis. A metamorphosis is not just one stage of a change, it is multiple stages. And there are some of you right now, you've been going through what you call a metamorphosis.
Come on.
Oh, come on, somebody. Your change ain't been overnight. Your process ain't been overnight. It's been over a period of time. Come on, somebody. And my God, you've been going from one stage to the other. And you'll find, amen, that when you're going through these stages, amen, and especially those early stages, you will find out, amen, who your friends are. Am I talking right?
Yes.
You'll find out, amen, who really mean you good. Am I right? There's two words. There's what you call allegiance, and there's loyalty. We always say, I pledge allegiance to the flag. Am I right?
Come on, come on.
To the republic of which England goes so forth on. And everybody know that in school. But see, that word allegiance is not as strong as the word loyalty. Can I teach this here for a minute? See, you got folk that have an allegiance spirit. See, allegiance works like this. See, allegiance will be there with you until things get too hot. And when things get too hot, allegiance will realign itself for another purpose. Oh, come on, somebody. It'll fabricate another purpose just to get out of that. Am I talking right? Because there is some folks don't want to suffer with you. There is some people that don't want to go through with you. Am I right? There is some people, amen, that don't want to share. Amen, don't want to suffer with you. Amen. There are some people, amen, that have no patience with you while you're going through things and while God is transcending you and making you who He wants you to be. Amen. But see, you're going to shake some folks' hands and you're going to thank them.
All right.
You're going to tell